Hello guys, I hope you are feeling completely well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Arash and I'm here to teach you French language in English. In this video, I'm gonna teach you a really important topic. It is related to question, how we can make questions in French language. There are three types of questioning in French language that I will tell you separately the rules, and after that we will go through the book uh, to see whatever exists there. So the first type is the way that we can make a question with our voice. It is called with intonation. In French language, it is avec intonation. Avec means with, intonation means intonation. So with your making your voice up, you can make a question. It is familiar and it is used whenever you want to speak with your friends, and it is informal. So but how we can make the question in this form? It is really easy, guys. Only you tell your question, and in written form you will put a question mark at the end, and you will tell it with your voice, with your intonation. At the end of from the first, you must tell with a low voice, and after that, by passing the time towards the end of the sentence, you will make your voice up. Like this, for example, you want to say that do you live here? Vous habitez? Habiter means to live. So vous habitez, you know how to conjugate first group of verbs in French language. Vous habitez ici, and you pronounce the sentence like that. Vous habitez ici? Vous habitez ici? From the low voice towards the end, you will make your voice up. Vous habitez ici? Do you live here? Vous habitez ici? Do you live here? Or for example, in familiar form, you say tu habites ici? Tu habites ici? Do you live here? So it is not very complicated. It is not complicated at all. Now suppose that you want to make a question with a interrogation. Interrogation means you want to make a question with a question word. With a question word. For example, où. What does it mean? Où? Où means, to make it correct, où means where. You want a question, you want to ask a question by where. You want to say, where do you live? Okay? Où. This is the question. This is our question word. Où vous habitez? Où vous habitez? Où vous habitez? It is pronounced like that. Où vous habitez? Où vous habitez means where do you live? Or in this form, avec intonation, the first type, you can, whenever you have a question word, you can put your question word at the end of the sentence. It means you can say vous habitez où? Okay, both of them are correct. Où vous habitez and vous habitez où? Now in the second sentence, you see that the question word is at the end. It is placed at the end of the sentence, but in the first one, it is placed at the beginning of the sentence. Both of them are correct whenever you want to use a question word. Où vous habitez? Where do you live? Vous habitez où? Where do you live? But guys, please be careful that, please pay attention to this matter, that the only type of questioning that you can that you can displace your question mark is in intonation form. In the first type of questioning, only in the first type of questioning, you can displace your question word from you can put it at the beginning or you can put it at the end. So There is nothing else about an intonation form. You can say vous habitez ici, tu habites ici, où vous habitez où tu habites où, the same, and it is really easy. The second type of questioning is with esco. As you already know, the meaning of esco, there's no meaning for esco. Esco means it is something like do or does in English language, but it is called esco. It is pronounced like that, esco, and it is more polite. Whenever you want to make a question politely, you can use esco. But how? You must put esco. What happened here? Sorry. Esco. I think it is. Sorry, guys. It is. Go to this format. I make it correct. Sorry. Esco. So you put esco at the beginning of your sentence, and after that you will add the other part. Est-ce que vous habitez? Est-ce que vous habitez ici? Est-ce que vous habitez ici? Do you live here? There is, if you see, vous habitez ici? Est-ce que vous habitez ici? Only you put esco at the beginning of your sentence, and you made it more polite in this way. It is not complicated. Again, est-ce que vous habitez ici? Or for example, in the familiar format, you can say est-ce que tu habites ici? Est-ce que tu habites ici? Exactly the same. But if you want to make a question with a question word in this format, okay, it is also easy, because you must put only your question word. For example, où, where. Où est-ce que, at first you put your question word. Then est-ce que, and then the other part of the sentence. Où est-ce que vous habitez? Où est-ce que vous habitez? Or for example, où est-ce que tu habites? Où est-ce que vous habitez? Or où est-ce que tu habites? Exactly. You know, you see that this is the question word, then this is the part esco, that is constant in the, sorry, this is constant in the sentence. So at first you put your question word, then esco, and after that the other part. Où est-ce que vous habitez? Where do you live? Où est-ce que tu habites? Where do you live? And what is the difference between this sentence and this one? Où vous habitez? This is more polite. But guys, be careful. I told it before a few minutes ago, but I emphasize this part, that it is impossible to say est-ce que vous habitez où? No, it is impossible. The only format that in which you can displace your question word, you can put it at the beginning or at the end, it is in the first format, avec intonation. In the esco format, you can not displace the question word. It's a must. You have to put your question word at the beginning, then esco, and then the other part of the question. Nothing else about esco part. And the third part, guys, the third part is the type that is called inversion. But what does it mean, inversion? Inversion means displacing the subject pronouns and the conjugation format of the verb. For example, instead of vous habitez, this is the normal format, you must displace both the conjugation form of the verb with the subject pronouns, and it is converted to habitez-vous. It is converted to habitez-vous instead of vous habitez. When you displaced it, exactly like am, is, are in English language, that you displace instead of you are, you will say are you. Instead of vous habitez, you will say habitez-vous, but it is obligatory to put a hyphen between them. Habitez-vous ici, it is called inversion format. Sorry, I will make it correct. Habitez-vous ici. Habitez-vous ici. This is the inversion or inversion. Or for example, habite-tu, for familiar format, habite-tu ici. Habite-tu ici. Do you live here? Or suppose that you have a question word like où habite. At first you put your question word, then you inverse the conjugation of the verb and the subject pronouns, and that's it. Où habitez-vous? Où habitez-vous? Où habitez-vous? Or for example, for example, you say où habites-tu? Où habites-tu? Où habitez-vous or où habites-tu? Again, I will tell you that it's impossible to displace où. You must put your question word at the beginning, then inverse the conjugation of the verb and the subject pronouns, and it's obligatory to put a hyphen between them, and the question is ready now to ask où habitez-vous or où habites-tu. So I will review it again, all of three types. Vous habitez ici, for example. Où vous habitez, or vous habitez où. When you have a question word, this is avec intonation. Vous habitez ici, tu habites ici. Où vous habitez où. With est-ce, you put est-ce at the beginning. Est-ce que vous habitez ici? Est-ce que tu habites ici? Or you have question words. Question word is at the beginning of the sentence, then est-ce, and then the rest. Où est-ce que vous habitez, or où est-ce que tu habites? And with inversion or inversion, habitez-vous ici, you displace the conjugation format of the verb and the subject pronouns with a obligatory hyphen between them. Habitez-vous ici, habites-tu ici. Or when you have question words, you put question word at the beginning. Où habitez-vous or où habites-tu. Nothing else, guys, related to question types in French language. In the next video, I will go through the book to tell you whatever exists there. Have a good time. Bye.